Hello and welcome back to Creative Cooking on a Shoestring. I have quite a bit of cucumbers that I picked earlier today, and I thought, let's make some pickles. So what we're going to do with these, we're going to ferment them. We're going to make the old-fashioned sour dill fermented pickle. These have already been washed, but we're going to cut the ends off of them because the ends contain an enzyme that promotes decay. So if you cut those ends off, your pickles will last longer. Got my cucumbers all ready. Got a few cloves of garlic that I'm just going to slice in half. Like that. I've got a quart canning jar, and to that jar I'm going to add a couple of grape leaves. I don't have any fresh ones, but I did manage to come across some dried ones. These are wild grape leaves. I'm just going to put them down there in the bottom of my jar. The grape leaves will help keep the pickles crisp. Now I'm going to take my cucumbers and I'm going to stuff them down into the jar. I'm going to try to pack them as tightly as possible. I hope you can see this. Okay. And throw in garlic. I've got some pickle spice. One teaspoon, 2, 3, 4. I might add more. And now I'm going to continue to add more cucumbers. There's a funny one. That one's too tall. Okay, that looks pretty packed. Now, I'm going to set that aside. Now, here I have a quart of filtered water, and this is pink Himalayan salt. We're going to make our brine. Now, you can use pickling salt, kosher salt, the pink Himalayan. You just do not want to use iodized table salt. The iodine will inhibit the fermentation process. Now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of salt to our water. And we're going to shake it up to dissolve all the salt. Okay, I've got my salt all dissolved. Now I'm going to just pour this brine into the jar with the cucumbers. And I'm going to pour it till about right there, that first lip on the jar. And I'm going to try to keep all of the cucumbers below that liquid. I'm also going to give it a couple taps to release any air bubbles trapped down inside there. And add a couple shakes of dill weed. And put a lid on it. Give it a little bit of shake to get everything mixed up. Give that a little more brine. Now if you can just use your regular lid like this, but you'll have to remember to burp it every day, at least once every day. You'll just unscrew it, let it hiss, you'll hear it hiss, and then tighten it back up and let it sit. You're gonna let these sit for about 3 to 5 days on your counter. Then put them in your refrigerator for a few more days before eating. That way the fermentation will slow down and the flavors will mellow out. And also, if you have a fermentation lid, which is basically a little silicone nipple, you can use that. It just fits on your wide mouth jar, and what it does, it allows the gas to escape through the nipple without allowing any air in. So I'm going to use my lid, my fermentation lid. I'm going to sit that on my counter about 3 to 5 days. And that's how you make fermented pickles.